Okay guys, today we're back over on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing with the second edition, or the second episode of Before and After the Limit Break. And we're going to be doing the Wisdom Susanoo Sasuke. As you can see from on the screen, the title, the thumbnail, the overlay, all the other stuff. And you can see I actually have two of them. So what I normally do when I record these is I do a lot of jump cuts. I record the gameplay and then I record the audio and I just mash it all together. And I found that kind of repetitive, and I didn't really enjoy that much doing it that way. It was a lot more editing than it should have been, and then on top of that, it was very annoying putting together because there was a whole bunch of clips that kept repeating, and I know that was annoying for you guys. So I'm actually going to do this in one take. JK, I'm going to have a lot of jump cuts and a lot more cutting than I actually planned on, because I was actually recording this for the second time because the first time was interrupted by my brother, and I actually found a friend with a max duped, max limit broken Susanoo Sasuke. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. So we're going to go over mine first, and then we're going to go over the max limit broken one, and then we're going to show off both their stats in the emergency missions. Let me know, you guys let me know if you enjoyed this layout better to where I do it jump cuts, or do y'all rather have it to where it was set up like the last time. The only drawback of doing it this way is that I actually can't show you the PvP ninjutsu damages, but with this unit you're not going to really use them in PvP. I know some of you guys do, and you might be able to get off his regular ninjutsu, but there's no way you're getting off his ultimate or you're facing a scrub. So first off, let's go ahead and go over the Sasuke, and then we'll go over the max limit broken one. So Sasuke Uchiha, the darkness of the deep hatred. Of course, he is a wisdom unit. He is a long range, total cost of 60, lowest cost max duped is 30. Total health is 1,156. Max strength is 1,526. Now this is with no health pills or strength pills, and no dupes. And the reason that he has no pills and nothing is because I actually just pulled him a while ago, well, a little bit ago, and I just never used them. So I'm actually just doing this video and using him for the video only. So his first his first dupe is ignore substitution and does damage, which is really good. It makes it to where all of his normal hits, his ninjutsu, and his ultimate do damage to any substitution or perfect dodges, which is nice. He has 2 chakra recovery with map movements, which used to be okay, but normally when you're stalling, you get them to ultimate. So there's no really reason to have these 2 here anymore. I wish they would just take these out of the game. And then substitution jutsu is 5% chance of dodging physical attacks. That's kind of annoying because 5% chance isn't going to activate a lot, and his field skill and buddy skill and ninjutsu have nothing to do with perfect dodges, so he only has a legit 5% chance, and that's really annoying. Most of these dupes, except for the first one and this critical rate boost, could really go away and make this unit a whole lot better. Now the critical rate boost is here, I think, because his multipliers aren't the best and his strength isn't the best for a long range, so the critical rate boost helps, but again, only a 1.5 times extra isn't going to do too much for the unit. So the sync skills are sync with wisdom, which reduces bravery damage taken by 20%. That is actually really good. This is a really good link skill here. And then another sync skill is sync with all except long range, which is okay. It's not the best. I normally run a lot of long ranges, especially on my wisdom team. I have another running on Sasuke there, but that's a boost attack by 100, so he goes up to 1600 attack, which is pretty good. Of course, he has affiliation with Taka and then affiliation with Uchiha. Field skill and buddy skills are, the field skill is boost attack by 90 to 180, and the buddy skill is reduces the chance of receiving jutsu sailing by 25%. Both of those are mad. They could have upped the boost attack, but 180 is fine. It's not that big of a deal. It will help out some. And then finally, his ninjutsu is Infernal Style, Flame Control, 7 chakra, 5.8 times attack towards all enemies in range, and 70% chance of slip damage for 5 turns. AoE attacks are always nice. 5.8 times attack multiplier for AoE attack is really nice, plus slip damage. His ninjutsu is really good. His ninjutsu is amazing. His ultimate's even better because it's Susanoo, or Susanoo, however you want to pronounce it. And it's ignore perfect dodges for 1 enemy in range with 20 times attack towards them and knocks them back. So it's a knockback attack, which is really good, and the 20 times attack multiply is actually really nice. With the pills with 1600, he should be doing about 26k damage, or maybe a little bit more towards one unit. That's okay. And then of course the damage affiliations is nice and as well. Now it's time to go over his PvP stats. PvP stats are meh, they're not good at all. His health is 20,808, his strength is 2,289, and his speed is 298. Speed isn't bad. Once you max pill him, he'll go over to 300. It would be like 328 or so, I believe. And then his strength isn't bad at all, but his health is lacking. I don't know what it looks like max limit broken yet. I haven't looked, but his health is lacking a lot. That's one-shottable by a lot of units nowadays. So I mean, he's not a very good PvP unit, but you can actually run him. His field skill and buddy skill does not change for PvP. Okay, so now it's time to go over the max limit broken one, and this one won't be as long because of course I only have to go over his actual stats. I don't have to go over nothing else. And then we'll go ahead and go into the emergency mission and go over how much the ninjutsu damage is overall and how much it changes. Okay, so his max health is 1,848 and his strength is 2,146. Now this is with max pills. The strength went up a lot. The strength, it really did. It went up by 500, I believe. That's really good. 500 extra attack and making him a long range with over 2,000 attack and a ninjutsu that does a 20 times multiplier. That's 40k. Yeah, that's 40k or more damage. That's not counting sync skills, buddy skills, stuff like that. So that's really nice. So let's see how his PvP stats change. PvP stats didn't change too much. I mean, of course, I don't think he has any speed pills on him. He has one speed pill on him. His speed went up a lot. His speed went up a total of 10, I believe. No, his speed went up 20. So with 20 extra speed, he's a really fast unit. Add the 30 pills onto him, he'll be at 348. That is pretty nice. His strength went up a good amount. It's 3,169 now. His health is still lacking by a lot. It's only 28,164. I mean, it did go up 8k, which is a lot of health, but that's still not that much when it comes to PvP. He can so easily be one-shot, especially by Sage Mode Naruto's limit break now. He's definitely a one-shottable unit, but when it comes to speed, he's actually pretty good when it comes to speed. So now, finally, let's go over and see how much ninjutsu damage they're both actually going to do. Okay, so I have not used this unit since he first came out. Now, normally I would attack these two, but that would actually give him an attack boost, which will actually throw off the damage calculations just a little bit. So just for that fact, I'm going to go ahead and attack this one right over here. So let's see how much damage he's actually going to do. Normally this is AoE. I've always liked the way this one looks. Is 8,851, which that is actually pretty good. That's not bad at all. So let's go run up here and get the this is the max limit broken one's ninjutsu. Now let's see how much more this is gonna go. Remember, the other one was 8,851. So let's go see how much this is now. That is 12,447. That is actually a decent chunk difference when it comes to limit breaks. And most of the time limit breaks, they don't go up by a lot. But for this being a long range unit, that went up a good amount. Long range, AoE, 12k damage. That's good. That's really good. I'm actually starting to really enjoy this unit. I may actually have to throw him on my wisdom team. I mean, I don't really enjoy the dupes on him, but I can actually use him. He will be actually very useful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stall up, go ahead and get their ultimate ninjutsus and show that off. Okay, we are finally done stalling. That took me a big minute. That's 14 chakra is a lot. I haven't used a 14 chakra unit since Data, and I don't use him anymore. So his box, a single target box, that's pretty average. There's nothing too important about that. Let's go and see how much damage this does. Hopefully I don't miss it. Susanoo. I do enjoy how this looks. I've always enjoyed that. 30k damage. So that's 30k 520 or 30,520. So let's go ahead and see how much of a big difference change this one's gonna be. This is not AoE, right? Okay, I didn't think it was AoE, but I was just making sure. Some of the ninjutsus and ultimates, the wording is kind of funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this is gonna look. Another Susanoo. This is max limit broken. 42k, so it went up 12k damage, which is actually, again, very decent, because if you're going up I cannot talk. If you're going up against a bravery unit, that's actually going to help out a lot, because you're going to be doing closer to 60k damage max limit broken with pills on them. That's pretty good. This limit break for this unit has actually surprised me a lot. Most limit breaks, as I mentioned before in my last episode, they're nice, but they're not always the best. I mean, extra attack ups and that damage and stuff, that's always nice, but this unit is actually showing up. He is doing good. He went up 5k damage on his ninjutsu and then 12k damage up on his secret technique or his ultimate, so that's really nice. I really do enjoy this unit. Again, the only problem with this unit that I have, even max limit broken, not max limit broken, is his dupes. And it's funny because I was complaining about the 5% chance of dodging, and the max limit broken one actually dodged while I was stalling, which is pretty funny. Now his cost, I enjoy his cost, but like the dupes, bro, the dupes are bad. I mean, as a 14 chakra unit, and if you're not going to stall this unit up to max chakra, you could, if you have a max dupe, that is. If you have a max dupe, you don't have to stall him up to max chakra. You can actually move on 2 turns earlier because you'll get a restore chakra bar when you move into the next map. So I'll actually get 2 chakra when I move on to the next map, which is pretty decent. That's pretty good when it comes to this 14 chakra unit, but most of the time you'll get them to ultimate before you actually move on. So it really only saves you 2 turns. They could easily replace those with more perfect dodges, or replace them with critical rate boost, because with critical rate boost this unit would be even better. So I mean, the dupes, they're pretty bad, they're pretty trashy. That's the only thing I really have to complain about with this unit, besides of course the field skill and the buddy skill. Field skill is okay, field skill is not that bad at all, but buddy skill, the buddy skill could be changed. There's not a lot of jutsu ceiling going on nowadays, and 25% isn't going to really help you with anything at all. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. Let me know down in the comment section below how much you enjoyed this series. Who do you want to be next? Actually, I already have that planned. The next before and after the limit break will actually be Darui. That should be going up next week. And I don't think I'm going to do KCM, Naruto, and Inoki. I'll let y'all know that later on, according to like the material and stuff, how that's working out. I keep forgetting how to talk. And then Limit Break Chronicles should be carrying Sasuke and Hidan, because I already have those crystals bought. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. Let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed the video, and if you have the Sasuke, do you not have the Sasuke? Who have you limit broken recently, anything like that? And anyway guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.